How are you doing on this Thursday evening? We're going to pretend that it's Monday, but lucky for you, it's not actually Monday. As you know, it's really Thursday. And for some of you, it may have been a Friday if you get tomorrow off and are starting an awesome Christmas break. Um, I know what you're thinking probably. One, you probably think my mascara looks awesome. And that's because I put a drop of lavender in my mascara. And that's helping it look better. Although I'm noticing it doesn't look quite as good in this lighting as it did in my dark bathroom with like a light bulb burned out. Imagine that. It's exactly like that picture I shared the other day that like looking kind of cute in the mirror and then in real life it might not really be true. And second, you're probably super excited to start making stuff with me. Um, I'm gonna start with this necklace, this leather necklace, and I wish that you could see it. I can't get my phone to work, so I'm live through my laptop, and I don't feel like the video quality is nearly as good, but I got these really cute 1 inch pendant chains from Amazon, and there's a really cute design on the back, so if somebody ends up and doesn't like what you give them on the front, they have a second option. Um, but then to go inside of it, I have this real leather craft. It was just a like kind of a scrap of leather, and I chose a black color. I also got a natural color, but I when I got it home and saw it with the actual pendants, I didn't really like the colors together. So sorry, you're just going to be stuck with this plain one. But there are so many different patterns that you can get or colors. You just need to keep in mind that if you're going to put oils on it, which you don't have to, this could just be that you made a necklace for someone and can go with their cute leather earrings that you've seen them wearing before. Who knows? Um, but anyway, it's just really cute. So we use this black color. It's kind of like smooth on one side. The other side is kind of like suede looking, but just keep in mind that it could be stained by the oils if you're going to use them on the leather. And if you're not, then great. Then that makes it easier. But all we did was trace around a quarter on this scrap of leather and cut them out with this really heavy duty pair of scissors. Um, Most often used for cutting chicken nuggets or pizza for the kids, but it also works on this leather too, so that's helpful. And then I just have this original tacky glue, just a Hobby Lobby special. It claims that it's a premium all-purpose adhesive, so hopefully that's the case. And then I'm just going to put some glue around the edges of on the inside of this. I really love how the tray, like the pendant tray, is like there's a gap so that the leather will sit down in it because that will help cover if you're not a great cutter, if you need an OT, actually like I do, then that kind of is really forgiving. You can just stick the leather down in it. You can't see the rough edges as well. And I just think you should put it just around the edges before you put the leather in so that it's not underneath all of the oil if it's going to seep in, and then it won't loosen as easily. So you can just trace around on the inside. It really does not have to be perfect. So I just traced around with the glue. I'm going to stick this circle in it and remember which side you want showing. I'm going to see what it's like with this shinier side showing. You can just hold it in there. And I've seen where people like, so they use two different colors of leather, cut it right down the middle so that you could have, you know, half and half different colors. Metallics look really good in it. This is a 26-inch length chain, and I don't know that, I think I actually would like it maybe more like 28-inch chain or maybe 30-inch chain. It just depends on, you know, what kind of neckline you usually use, but you can just get extenders. I priced them at Walmart. It was like $2.88 that you can get an extender then if you end up with one that's not really the length that you were looking for. So it's super easy. It's glued in there. The oil that I'm going to add to it is Christmas Spirit. It smells so good, kind of clovey, orangey, really festive. Perfect, obviously, for this time of year. And you can just apply it directly onto the leather. And I put 4 drops on. I'm going to let it sit and kind of soak in. So plan to like let it soak overnight, not just for the glue, but also for the oil. It's soaking in really quickly, actually. And it smells really good, and it's really a thoughtful gift, and people will love getting it. So I have like a recipe card that I'll post in our group. If you're interested, let me know. But it really is super cute and easy, like 10 minutes. And when I got them on Amazon, I think it was around $13 for 12 necklaces. and the leather was like $4, and I already had the glue and the oil, I already had that too. So it's a super economical, but seems like a really thoughtful gift. So that would be really great to give. And then the other thing I'm going to make, I've never made this before, but I know I have lots of men in my life that I think would really benefit from using this. It's a degreaser hand scrub. I've said this before. I think that sometimes guys are a lot harder to shop for, um, especially like if you're on a budget like I am. Um, but it just takes 4 ingredients. You can even just make it with 3 if you need to. Actually, you could technically just make it with 2. Again, you do not have to put oil in this, but I think it really helps with the actual degreasing part of it. We'll use lemon oil for that. It's really great to get any sticky stuff off. Like the kids have put stickers on our van windows, and it makes the stickers come right off the windows or off of the fridge. We use it to make our glassware shinier when our water's been kind of hard. But anyway, the first thing that I'm going to put in is Epsom salt. And it's just such a great thing to have. We've been using it in the bathtub for the kids. We've all kind of had a little cold going on. So we've used Epsom salt with an RC, a respiratory care oil, and put it in the bathtub with them to help them feel better quicker. But that's what I'm going to use as the exfoliating part of this hand scrub. If someone that you want to make this for them, but they have sensitive skin, just swap out sugar. You can use white sugar, brown sugar, whatever. So I'm going to do a half a cup of the Epsom salt. Okay. And then a half a cup of olive oil. You could use coconut oil if you want. You can use grapeseed oil, whatever. But we have olive oil, easy on hand. And that is super moisturizing. And I've heard that it helps to moisturize your hands before you try to degrease and exfoliate. So that should help with that part of it. I'm also going to use some of our Castile soap. I had posted a while ago how excited I was that ours had come from Amazon. It was like a buy one, get one free thing. So we have a ton of it. You can literally use it for everything. I had no idea. And I posted on here about asking people what their favorite recipe was for their Castile soap, and no one responded because clearly everyone thinks I'm a complete hippie, and I promise that I'm not. I think there's a good balance of doing some things that I know are super healthy for our family, but also sometimes you have to have bologna for lunch, and that's okay. Or Velveeta, sometimes that's our downfall. I had music on when I was making supper the other night, and it was fancy, like classical piano music. I was feeling a little fancy while I'm fixing dinner, and the kids were all playing quietly. It was so nice. And Greg came in, and I was kind of proud that I was making supper and had this music on, and the kids were quiet. And then I realized the music is crescendoing. I'm feeling so fancy and proud, and I realized that I'm literally chopping Velveeta, and that just took away from all of that. But we're really not hippies, but it's really great to find some things that are so good and safe for our families to use. And it's so empowering to have these things around and be able to make so many different things for ourselves instead of having to run to the store all the time for things. Or to be able to throw together last minute Christmas gifts. Those of you who are receiving this, it's not that I don't love you. I've been thinking of you, but I'm also keeping multiple small children alive. So here I am still making Christmas gifts. We're really not ready. Okay, so I'm just going to put in 1/4 of a cup of this Castile soap. Okay. And then I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do, 10 drops of this lemon oil. Lemon oil is just, like I said, it's good for everything. We like it in our ice water, in our immunity capsules, our immunity roller. I like to diffuse it just by itself. It makes our house smell so clean, even when it's not. So it's really great. Okay, that's literally all. You just stir it up. I have a cute label for it. Oh, all the men in my life that work on our vehicles and working in the garden and whatever. Now they're going to be so happy and have such clean hands. You can just scoop it right into this jar. We got these great jars. It's a one-piece lid so that you don't have to mess around with the part of the lid that usually seals and the ring around the top. Anyway, so the lid will screw on. I have a super cute label that's going to go right on the top. And when you're ready to use it, you just scoop some out into your hand, rub it for a while, rinse it off. It's a really awesome gift. So shoot me any questions that you may have. If you like and share this video, then you will be entered in a drawing to win one of the leather necklaces, and I would just love to send one of those to you. So let me know if you have any questions. I love doing this with you. Have a really great Christmas, and we will start back up with Make It Mondays, um, actually the second week of January. So you guys take care and have a really great Christmas.